Hello, so this is going to be the first installment in a series of Led Zeppelin album reviews. So as you know, the last band that I covered was the Beatles. I reviewed all their albums in individual videos last year. I've been meaning to do more for a long time, but I was just undecided on what bands I wanted to do. But yeah, so I'm going to do Led Zeppelin next. So obviously we're going to start off with their self-titled debut album released in January 1969. And yeah, just fantastic, this album, you know. So we're gonna go track by track, but to make sure the video is not too long, I'm not going to spend too long talking about the tracks. I'm not going to go into too much detail about them like I did on the Beatles videos. So yeah, I'll go track by track, just say whether I liked them or not, and at the end I'll rate the album out of 10, basically. So track listing: Good Times, Bad Times, excellent, love it. Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You, fantastic. You Shook Me, great. Dazed and Confused, fantastic. Good Time's Gonna Come, another great one of my favourites. Black Mountain Side, I think, is probably the weakest track on the album, but it's all right. I don't skip over it when I listen to the album. I'm happy to listen to it, but there's just not really much to it. And then we have Communication Breakdown, excellent. One of my favourites on here. I Can't Quit You Baby, fantastic. And then it ends with How Many More Times, just fantastic, another one of my favourites. So yeah, every track on here, with the exception of Black Mountain Side, which, you know, to me that song, it's just okay. It's nothing special, but everything else is great. So yeah, I'm going to give this album a 9 out of 10. You know, it's just fantastic, and it's one of my favourites by Led Zeppelin. I've got to say, probably my second favourite Led Zeppelin album. And of course, my number one, that's coming next, actually. So yeah, but I hope you enjoyed that little review. I mean, it wasn't that in depth, mainly because this album's been talked about so many times before, so there's not really anything about this album that hasn't been said already. So, although I will talk about the controversy surrounding this album, because a lot of the songs on here are cover songs, and but instead of crediting the original artist, Led Zeppelin actually, they take credit for these songs, which, yeah, they probably shouldn't have done that. They should have given full credit to the original artists and not themselves. Yeah, I mean, but yeah. So yeah, that is the controversy of this album. But, you know, it's still a great album, and I still give it a 9 out of 10. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that review. My next review will be on Led Zeppelin 2, so I'll see you for that.